Well, the Giants began play all the way back in 1925. And almost 100 years later, this venue was built to house their next era. MetLife Stadium in East Rutherford, New Jersey. Today, an exciting battle of NFC teams. It's the Green Bay Packers and the New York Giants.
Graham Gano to kick off for New York.
Here's Graham Gano out for the opening kick. And we're off from MetLife. It's Keyshawn Nixon with the return. Things going well so far. Past midfield, and he's got space. A field flipping effort there as he's brought down on the opposite side of the 50.
There's one less thing now this offense got to worry about, silencing the home crowd early. That return, well, it already did that. The fever pitch we began with, Kate's quieted to a dull murmur following a tremendous return by the special teams unit.
Pass caught out right by Golden. And they're going to touch him down after a short pickup.
A 2-yard gain brings up second down at the 39-yard line.
Second down now, 7 to go. Here's Josh Jacobs getting his first look on the ground. He won't be able to get past the line, and very quickly, Brock, they're going to be facing third down to begin this ballgame.
Big man up front said, not in my house. Let me tell you, Kate, once you're in the grasp of one of those big old fellas on the D-line, you're done. They would say it on the East Coast like this, it's over. Over.
Throwing his love on third. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And the Giants are going to have it after his second interception of the season. Wow, what an exciting start to this game, Brock. Apologies to the former QB and you. It's not an opening drive touchdown, but an interception instead.
Yeah, exciting for one side. That would be the defense. Demoralizing for the other side as an offense. First salvo, listen, it goes to the defense. And now it really sets the stage for what I love and what you love, Kate. In this game of adjustments, in the game of back and forth, who's going to respond next?
Going on first down. It's Dart. Caught by Theo Johnson. And he's brought down right in the neighborhood of that 40-yard line. They get 13 on the pickup. And it's good enough for a New York first down.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender can cover it.
And they shut him down on this one. They get him behind the line, and that should push him out of field goal range.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back, because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
Second and 12 behind the sticks. The throw left side, caught by Neighbors. And he's brought down at about that 27-yard line. They gain 14 on the play. And the Giants will have a first down.
That's good.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
A give to Tracy up the middle. He's pushed straight ahead, and that's maybe a yard at most. That was Xavier McKinney that time with the tackle.
Hey, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Little play action. Here's Dart. He's going to dump this one off to the fullback. Complete. It's a pickup of 9 yards. And it's good enough for a New York first down.
These QBs make it look easy, but that requires such a large amount of body control when you throw it on the move. You got to be able to get the same accuracy you would if your feet are set. Sure takes a lot of repetition to make it look easy.
On the handoff, this is Tracy. And he got what he could there, rolling to the 14. Manages just a yard on first down. Now it's going to be 2nd and 9.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
And the Packers are there. He's hauled down. And that pushes him back. 3rd down coming up.
Oftentimes, these early exchanges are just a feeling out process for rushers and blockers. But they can also set the tone for the battles the rest of the game. And that defender, you know, with an early win, he's feeling really good about himself.
Gotta figure out this 3rd down here. Darts out of the shotgun. Has it at the 7. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for 1st and goal.
You know what I like about that, Kate? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dunking the ball.
At the 5-yard line.
From the red zone now. Oh, they got it. Intercepted along the goal line. That's Justin Simmons. And the Packers get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season.
That's one of those drives, Kate, especially on the opening drive. You come to the sidelines, and all you're thinking about, unfortunately, is the failure at the end. It's kind of like being a student. You're so good all semester, and then you just bomb the final exam.
Packers getting set here. 1st and 10. Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
That is a textbook 1st down completion. Sets up 2nd and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4.
Let's go. Ready?
Play fake, it's Love. Bails out of the pocket quick. Still going through the 25. And some excellent work on this play. It takes him a while to get to him downfield.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
Quick throw out wide by Love. Stiff arm success. And he is brought to a stop after he found plenty of room there to run.
It's a gain of 23 yards.
So we saw dueling interceptions in a turnover-laden 1st quarter. Hopefully no shortage of excitement coming up in the 2nd. We'll get back to East Rutherford after this. Time for our 2nd quarter. It'll be Packer football to begin. They're looking at yet another 1st and 10 on this drive. Now a toss. This is Jacobs. And it's a nice little chunk here, 6 yards. Tyler Newbin with the tackle.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of the defense.
Has him on a quick hitter. And they have this down to the 11 before being marked down. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted them, They wanted him on a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after.
That one connects. And he will not score, but that does set him up, Brock, with first and goal, less than a yard away from the end zone.
First and goal.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on a defense.
This offense in position now. It's first and goal. Mostert will not score, and he's not going to get back to the line either. I think he lost close to 3 on that play.
Give some credit to the defense on that one. We don't see him get fooled into making the wrong read very often in the RPO. That's why the RPO, in fact, is part of their game to begin with. He normally makes the right call. He didn't do it there.
Ready. Set.
Love from the gun. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the pressure drives them backwards.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go and let that pass rush get home.
That sack backs him up. It's going to be a long 3rd and goal from the 16. The Giants using their first timeout. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half.
Ready.
That sack backs him up. It's going to be a long 3rd and goal from the 16.
Red. Cycle. Set. Ready.
Love out of the shotgun. Escapes the pocket. And this is going to be a Green Bay touchdown. The Packers get the game's first points here in the second. Brandon McManus on for the PAT. Extra point sent right down the middle. And they add one on to their first touchdown of the contest.
Brendan McManus to kick off for Green
On
Bay.
now is McManus to kick this away. Starting from the 5. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line.
Their own 25-yard line.
Offense showing trips out right as they get set for this 1st and 10. One play action with Dart. Headed out right. Trying to get away from the pressure, but he can't, and they drop him.
By Lucas Van
And the big
Ness.
play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
And 16.
You know, when we watch the combine each and every single year, I hope you get good enough to understand as a football fan, watch the big guys' first 10 yards. Don't watch the ends and the linemen run 40. Watch their first 10, because that's the most critical. And that defensive end showed you right there the kind of explosive burst in the first few yards to get home for the big sack.
And this one's dropped for what would have been a nice game.
I hate to be Mr. Negative guy, but a sack 2 plays ago, an incompletion right there. All that's missing, Kate, is an interception on this play, and you're going to hand this quarterback a misfortune trifecta that nobody wants.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. Out of the gun this time, here's Dart. That one's incomplete. Had the connection, but some stone hands got in the way there. This one misses the tight end. And that brings up 4th and long. The Giants ready to punt, and they're going to send out the lefty, Jamie Gillen, for the kick. He punted 3 times in the win last week, and this one is away. And a nice return has him looking at a very short field now.
The Packers take over 1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
New set of downs for him at the 38.
Ready.
Now Love on the play fake. Oh, on him quick there, and they bring him to the turf. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
We've got enough data now through the years to understand that an explosive play on offense, more often than not, leads to scoring. We also know if you can create a negative play defensively. In a tightly contested game like this, every play matters. And to get that negative play, put this offense on their heels, exactly what this defense needed.
Another try following the sack. That's incomplete on second down.
With each incompletion, each turnover, each sack, you can almost just feel this offense's frustration. Really imperative this quarterback stay positive. Just keep chopping away.
Yellow. Here we go.
Third and long for him here. Brought in by his back. It's Jacobs. And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line.
I know that completion doesn't move the chains, but I love it nonetheless. You make sure that defense is aware of every eligible player going out, and this time it was out of the backfield with the running back that shows he's adept at catching it as well.
First and 10 at their own 16-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. First and 10. From the gun, here's Dart. Flushed out of the pocket. Now he takes it. It's out of harm's way after stringing together some nice yards on that run.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide at practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play, and denied that defense yet another chance to take a shot on him.
Shotgun snap, a gift to Tracy. And his short gain gets them a new set of downs. So it's the 2-minute warning here from MetLife. The Giants need some big yards in a hurry.
First and 10 at the 26-yard line.
On first down, here's Dart. Catch is made, it's Jalen Hyatt. It's a gain of 12 there. And the Giants will have a first down.
Kate, I can't tell you how good that is. Anticipating the outcut, having the ball on the way before the receiver's head even turns, he puts it on him so that receiver can easily get out of bounds for the nice gain.
On first and 10, here's Dart. Catch made, Tyrone Tracy. And this one does not go far.
Kate, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason, where one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
Here we go, 2nd and 9. Short pass brought in. This one is stopped after about a 5-yard pickup. The tackle made it to 45.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that could create space, you just find a way to get him the ball.
Dart gonna throw again. Caught by his back. And they don't get much out of this pass. He's hauled down a little shy of that first. It's 4th down now. The Packers take their first time out. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. The only move this offense is making is toward the line, Bronk. They're going for it, 4th and 3. They'll go. Here's Dart. And they got home. Sacked him on 4th down. We've got a turnover on downs, and the defense takes over in plus territory.
Well, this one never had a chance. Between the pressure right there in his face and the coverage downfield, Quarterback still should have at least thrown it up there and given somebody an opportunity to make a play.
He finds Jacobs here underneath. And he pushes this down to the 22-yard line. Offense in the hurry up here.
It's a gain of 17 yards. First down, Green Bay.
Love now on 1st and 10. Hits his running back. And he's out of bounds inside the red zone, just short of the 15.
These intermediate gains, that's the wheelhouse for these two to connect on. Start the series off well. It sure keeps the defense on its toes in case they try to load up and just simply cover the receivers.
Red 38, slide through.
Shotgun now for Love. He brings it in. And he's going to be touched down at that spot, which means the effort makes it 1st and goal.
1st and goal at the 9-yard line.
Stick it in the air. Love. And the Giants are too much. They take him down. Now timeout taken by Green Bay. That's it, 2nd. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half.
I think his decision-making wrote a check that his legs couldn't catch this time. This QB can run, and he's ranging, looking for space, looking for an outlet. But there's none to be had. No escape route available this time.
Chased out to his right. Pressure's there, and he goes down again. And they're headed in reverse after that sack. Now, just before the break, a timeout taken by the offense, and they can try for some points going into the break. Only time left for one more snap, Brock, so they're going to run out their field goal unit. Ball on the right hash, the distance 43 yards. And with the clock just about to strike 0, we get a timeout. 1 second to go in our half. So with only a single second remaining, they're going to try a field goal. Ball on the right hash, the distance 43 yards. McManus sends it through. And our first half ends with 3 points. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment.
Brendan McManus to kick off for Green Bay.
On now is McManus to kick this away. Here's Smith on the return. This makes it up to the 25.
The Lions take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Giants lining things up. 1st and 10. To throw. Here's Dart. Completed over the middle. And he's taken to the ground after a nice push downfield.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
At the 40-yard line.
Only took him one play, partner, and they've already made it to that 40-yard line. Throwing on 1st down. It's Dart. That's complete to Darius Slayton. And this is marked down right along that 40-yard line. It goes as a gain of 19 yards. And it's good enough for a New York 1st down.
Boy, they sure found the right route at the right time to hit the soft spot in that coverage. And that slant, it goes for big yardage.
New slate of downs to approach here from the 40. Now Dart. Has him on the quick hitter. And they make the stop. We're going to say it about the 37-yard line.
I'm not going to lie. I know they got a completion, and completions, you never turn them down. But to make that throw for those yards into double coverage, that is way too much risk for that reward.
2nd and 6 coming up here. 37. And that was just a little bit too low to be brought in. Malik Neighbors, the one he was throwing for. And that brings up third down.
This defense, they had a plan. And they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
Third down now. Here's Dart. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the defense comes through. That's going to back them up and bring up fourth down.
I think we've reached the point of the game, Kate, where I got to make my PSA. Protect the quarterback, and quarterback, protect yourself.
The Giants are set to punt. And this will be his second effort of the contest. Oh, they are loving this one. It flies out of bounds, and it wasn't too far off the end zone. They're going to say it crossed at the 3. Green Bay offense to the line now. 1st and 10. Jacobs gets it to start the drive. And he does not make it out of the end zone. Just couldn't find his way across. They contain him for the safety.
Kate, you could just feel it, right? Right off the snap, you just got that sense at the line of scrimmage. When those big guys defensively win it right off the jump, right at the line of scrimmage down here at the goal line, well, they've got a chance to put 2 points on their ledger. That's well done by those big boys defensively.
He'll get it at the 9. And he's going to get this up to the 26 before being taken down. All right, starting in the pistol this time, Brock. 1st and 10. Dart from the pistol. Hits him on the out route. Avoids a defender. We've got a foot race. And he gets this down near the 30.
I think every quarterback around the world would agree, Kate. You love throwing a short pass to a tight end and then give that guy a chance to show off his speed in the open field. That runs defense to make it a much bigger gain.
One play action with Dart. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Yikes. As that pass falls to the ground, Kate, you kind of just sense their desperation. It's just kind of oozing out of them. Running out of time to start connecting on more of these and really break open the scoring in a way they just have not been able to do so far.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. Out of the gun this time. Here's Dart. Throwing the out route complete. And he's brought down at the 17-yard line. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a 1st down.
It was such a privilege for me to watch Marvin Harrison and Reggie Wayne in person in Indianapolis do their work. Darrell Jackson out in Seattle. They showed how great a deep out is as a chain-moving play. It's all about getting that leverage at the top of the route and then exploiting the leverage as that ball arrives on time downfield.
He finds Neighbors right side. And he's going to be tackled, but still all the way down to the 6. It's a double-digit gain, 10 yards, and now they've got 1st and goal.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
6-yard line.
4 downs now to get in. Here's 1st and goal. Here goes Dart to the air. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. Good pressure from the defense there has them trending in the wrong direction.
A loss of 6.
That is some
Brings up
serious
second
defensive
and goal.
urgency that really does,
At the
Kate, match the
12-yard
situation we're in. This is a one-score game. Even though they have gotten after this quarterback all game long, they know they can't let up now.
Going the wrong way. It's second and goal now, back at the 12. Trying again, following the sack. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. Touchdown, New York! The Giants shave some off the deficit late in the quarter. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now up to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
And now the Giants keeping the offense on the field. We've got a two-point attempt coming up.
For the two-point conversion.
Oh, and he's got a man open, complete. And he's almost there, but no, they stop him at the last moment. Wow, he's going to be just inches shy of that two-point conversion.
New York.
We're down to a two-point difference as they send the kick away. Nixon now to return it. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
On the return. The Packers take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Packers getting set here. First and 10. Love now, off the play action. That one doesn't find its man, incomplete.
Kate, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put it in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
So after the incompletion, here comes the second down call. Back to the air, Love. He's trying to push the field. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Just cannot afford right here, Kate, to go 3 and out. Not when you watched your counterpart score touchdowns. Cling to that lead and find a way to convert this third down. It's a big one. And cut off some of the mojo from the other side.
Throwing his Love on third. Pass brought in by Watson. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
He can run it. And they're going to love that partner as Love slides down after picking up the first. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12. New set of downs for him from the 46. Running on first here with Jacobs. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. Just a gain of 1, and that brings up second and 9. 3 quarters in the books from this one. The Packers with it. They have the lead late, but this game is close. Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on second down.
Yellow, 22.
Love out of the shotgun. Finds him over the middle. And he's going to be brought down after reaching the 43. A 9-yard gain and good for a first down.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
Let's see how they attack this first down, Brock, from the 43.
Here we go. Ready?
Play action, Love. Completes this one to Kraft. And he works this to the 38 before going down.
That can be a hopeless feeling when you fire a curl route right into zone coverage perfectly like that. Unless that curl happens to be right next to where one of your guys is sitting, that pass can hum in there and there's nothing this defense can do.
Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5.
Ready, fight, white, 6, 7.
Love from the gun. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And that pushes him back. 3rd down coming up.
I know the scoreboard doesn't say it, but this has been a winning effort up front defensively. One of the keys to their success was going to be this pass rush and sacking the quarterback, and they can check that box.
3rd and long. Here's Love. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass.
That is just a nice stretch of some reps there defensively. Really one of the areas when you watch college game to the NFL game that there is a vast difference. And that's the tightness of coverage. These windows of opportunity are small, and they could not find a completion.
And his job's done, and it is a job well done. That punt fights deep into enemy territory, out of bounds at the 7. The New York offense ready to get going here. It's 1st and 10. Dart now against the blitz. And they bring him down here at about the 13-yard line.
You know, Kate, they always say that QB clock, you know what it's more like? It's more like an alarm, especially in a situation like that. And it's a good thing you woke up to it, able to make something out of nothing and at least keep them moving forward.
Dart setting in the throw here. Short pass brought in. And progress finally halted after he picks up a chunk.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap 1st down.
A new set of downs awaits him. Here's 1st and 10. A handoff to Tracy. Finds a nice lane there, and that's good for 6 yards.
That does not show up on any explosive stat sheet, but let me tell you, Kate, that's the real deal right there. You run for that kind of yardage consistently in the NFL, you do set yourself up for success.
Last run got him 7. Here comes 2nd and 3. Back to throw, here Starks. Finds Hyatt. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains.
Some of these quarterbacks, Kate, I swear, it's just instinctive. Like a great running back, they just know how to buy a little bit more time and to create space to find those completions outside the pocket. On 1st down, here's Starks. Dumped off to his running back. And he gets it past the 50 and down to the Packers side of the field. Well, that's a pretty similar result to a 1st down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes 2nd and 3rd down a whole lot easier to manage.
Staying between the tackles with Tracy. And then fire ahead for a few. It's 3rd down.
He's brought down at the 42-yard line. It's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 2.
So we're down to the 2-minute warning here from New York. Giants trail by a couple. 3rd down and 2 here. The offense coming to the line for its 7th play of this drive. Looking to throw. Completed to his running back. And he runs this to the 25 before being brought down. The big play nets him 17 yards. And the Giants will have a 1st down.
Something out of nothing, Kate, that may as well be listed on his resume because he's so good at it. Caught that one near the line, and after that, it was all him, turning a modest pass into far more than a modest gain.
This is Tracy. Finds a big lane. He's within striking distance. Touchdown, New York! The Giants have taken the lead late. He broke the tackle he needed to, Brock. And how about that effort then to keep it going and eventually reach that end zone?
Yeah, that's awesome on the offensive side. Defensively, not every missed tackle is the same. It may be on a stat sheet, but sometimes that helps finish a play isn't arriving quick enough, and you're the only one. The last line of defense. In that moment, you got to scratch, you got to claw, you got to tear to make the stop. Because a broken tackle, it can mean a touchdown.
To kick off for New York.
Gano ready to send this away. Nixon now to return it. He's brought down just inside the 25.
Return. The Packers take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. He'll look to throw it. Buys time, rolling right. That's Golden working the sideline. And he crosses the sideline a yard or two beyond, it looks like the 30.
It's one thing to draw all these routes up when you're in the pocket. It's quite another when a play breaks down. Timing on routes change when you leave the pocket and scramble. What a great adjustment to still deliver a clean ball.
Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5. Setting up to pass. Kraft has it. And he's out of bounds, but what a great play there, Brock. He's got him into field goal range. They rip off a huge chunk of field as the downs reset.
Just excellent effort on that catch. And a lightning quick transition from bringing that football in to getting vertical. He was not content for a second to end that play where he caught it. Any catch he makes, his intent is to put some serious yards on top of it.
They haven't found it easy to score in this one, Brock, and physicality just like that, a big reason why.
And it usually is, Kate. I love defensive coordinators when they say, hey, it's not just what you see, it's what you hear. And you could hear the physical.
And really, no, he's not going to escape. They take him down on a pivotal play late in this ballgame. And that pushes them back, 3rd down coming up.
Kate, that was so good, really, on 2 levels there defensively. Number one, with an athletic quarterback, you've got to keep him in the pocket. They did. And then more importantly, and in this case, you got to finish him. Job well done.
So not an enviable spot here as they come up on 3rd and very long. The Giants using their first time out. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. So not an enviable spot here as they come up on 3rd and very long. To throw. And they got there in time. He's taken down. And consecutive sacks have them staring at a tough 4th down.
Every sack, every stop has just been like another nail in the coffin. And now there's only one spot for a nail left. This is their last chance. And that defense, well, they've got this crew on the edge of the cliff. Now can they go finish when it matters the most?
Their hand is forced here. They've got to get this. They're down 5.
Down. 50.
Here he goes. Got to have this on 4th down. A bit of desperation on this deep shot. And he will score and give him the lead in the final minute. So what a finish this is shaping up to be. The late touchdown here, Brock, moves them in front.
And week to week, what a pleasure it is for us to call these games. We never know what kind of game we're going to get. This one's been everything you could have wanted. And now, even though they've taken the lead, there's still enough time on that other sideline for them to go mount a response.
The extra point wouldn't do much for them, so they're going to go for 2 and try to make this a field goal game. He is to throw. This is caught. And he's into the end zone, so that turns out to be a very smart risk. They've got the lead in this fourth quarter. On now is McManus to kick this away. Kickoff taken at the 3. And this drive will start inside the 25.
At their own 24-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun. Back to throw. And Willie, no, he's not going to escape. They take him down on a pivotal play late in this ball game. Timeout taken by the offense, their second. And they're still going to have one left at their disposal. Offense to the line for second down. Trying again, following the sack. And he brings it in, but got too close to the sideline there. They're ruling him out of bounds. We've got third down.
You know, Kate, that's one of those instances where you try to walk that tightrope on the sidelines. Problem is, on a throw that far down the field, that is so hard to do, so difficult. I love the effort, just couldn't quite find the execution.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here. Now to throw. On the move, headed right. Trying to push it deep downfield. Another drop. The last 2 plays both should have been intercepted, but neither could be brought in. However, Brock, they do at least force this fourth down. And that offense isn't budging. They're going for it. Desperation time here on 4th. And it's incomplete. They dialed up their best effort, Brock, but they come up empty. That's going to be a turnover on downs.
Hey, I am all for aggression. You get 4 downs, go for it. But I do have to wonder here, Kate, after being denied once again, is there going to be a trust level on that sidelines to go for it the next time they get this shot?
With the win in hands, they'll take the knee, let this clock run out.
They could stop the clock now if they choose. In the final moments of the game, every second counts. If you're going to call a timeout, you want to be right next to that official to signal it in just as that knee goes down.
So it's the visiting Packers who pick up the win. And finally, Brock, they can exhale and take a few breaths, because I don't imagine any of them were breathing easy during that one with how close this game was.
Them or us? Or both.
All of us.
Yeah,
all of the above.
It is so hard, Kate, to match the adrenaline surge they feel right now, and that they felt at every major turn throughout the second half. There's just something about a close game, the intensity that's there in every moment that you love to experience as a player, and that you hope in all these moments you can execute so you're the one celebrating and riding that wave of emotion.